going to talk about this from a critical perspective. I think, from my own experience, I lived in the US for 5 years, and I worked also in the US, and I moved recently to Morocco. I realized in Morocco that we should really think in a strategic way, and we should not fall in the trap of copy-pasting whatever is in the West. Because when we talk about mental health, it's not something new in Maghreb. It's not something new in our culture. You mentioned something, you said... Yes, I'm getting there. So it's about the myth. Yes. So le point de mental health, it's not something new in our culture. يعني côté ديال tabou, le sujet est tabou. You go in a taxi, the taxi driver shares his story with you. You know, you go to a train and then you talk to a random person and you share your whole story with her. So the idea of sharing, it's not something new for Maghreb. But in our companies, I think we think of it more in a robotic way. You know, we have to include this because we have to be certified this. So we kind of, we are a bit far from the essence of what a human being is. The idea of fulfillment is not a word, you know? We're human beings, so you go back to the basics. So I'm talking to my manager, I'm talking to my friend, we are colleagues, we talk like human beings. And we go back again to the basics of our culture, being humble, is being kind, and taking into consideration that the other person also has feelings, and there are things, which is again something that, from my own experience in the West, especially in the corporate world, they don't take this into consideration. You know, it's all about the numbers, it's all about getting things, this is the vision, you know, and I think Morocco is following that. Well, at some point you should go back and be like, no, that's not what. And I will talk about religion here because you mentioned something about mindfulness. We have it. Like, why don't we include prayer spaces in our offices? Why is it not the case and include mindfulness? Like, why do you go back and do something else? This is okay. I mean, if you have internationals and stuff, yes. But you implement the things that you already have in your country, you know? So yes, it's good to be local and it's good to be global, but then be local and then global, not global and then local is not there.